I need eyes on me, please. Thank you for keeping your boards and your markers in your laps. Thank you. So we have been learning a lot about writing lately, and we have made our own writing club. Who remembers?
Rockstar.
Rockstar writers. I need a pose on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Rockstar writers! Nice. And what rockstar writers do is they learn different things about writing to get better and better. So I need hands in our laps and eyes on me. We're going to get to our whiteboards in just a minute, Dominic and Asher. We've been talking about what good writers do. And one of the things they do is set up their procedures, Mia. And what we have done is we turn off light number 3. We have special music that comes on. We have special buckets with pens and table captains that help us get our supplies. We even have special writing folders. And we even added our, what is this? Our ABCs to help us. Yes, that is yours. Now, just a moment, we'll have that later. All right, so the next thing that these rock star writers have done is, look here. We made this list. This list here. When you are done, you have just begun. And you told me what things we wanted to do when we think we're done, but we've truly just begun. I want to quickly take a second to thank Ava. Ava knows it's not time for markers yet. Thank you, Ava. She knows that right now the lid is on and it's in our lap. I love the way Cameron's hands are hooked and eyes are on Miss Lovejoy. Asher, will you please do that? 5-star listeners. Twinkle, clap, lap. Now, the first thing you guys said we do, Vi, when you're done, you've just begun. You guys said add details to words and pictures, and that is big because you know what details are. The little things. Also, you said, this was Nathan's idea, focus. He said the word focus on one idea. Block everything out. I can make sure I still think about that idea. Some people said to write more letters, and then we said we can use what? We can use the room. There's words that we need to stick in our brains, or like our sight word wall, but then guess what else happens? You are going to be brave spellers. And brave spellers do something special. Can you look at me? Brave spellers are not afraid to stretch out words. It's like a rubber band. Stretch. Now, you have been doing awesome drawing pictures and telling me your stories, but I thought we could take it to the next level with this idea of this stretching. And so I've got a paper here. It looks just like your writing paper, but it's bigger, okay? And what we're gonna do is we're gonna look at, well, if I can get these clips. Okay, well, let's take this one down. All right, we're gonna look at this paper, and I've drawn a little picture there. And then what I thought we could do is be brave spellers and stretch together. Before we go back into our special writing spots with our music and our lights and our buckets. So let's see here. I see some pictures. Can you raise your hand if there's a picture here that maybe you could tell me about? Let's see. What do you see? Jaden. He said he sees a house. All right, so what we're going to do, hold on. This is the time. You're going to take your marker. We're thinking like a rubber band. We're going to stretch this out slow and smooth. We've been practicing our alphabet at home, at school, and on E-class, and we're going to stretch. So we want to hear what letters are talking. All right, so you said it's a house. Ready? Starting. What is that sound that it starts with? Oh my goodness, I'm gonna write an H. This marker's not working. So I'm gonna be a problem solver, like you guys are learning to be.
I know,
And I'm gonna write an H so you can write an H on your board.
I don't know how to write an H.
Where can we look if we need to see our letters point?
I know.
Awesome. We've talked about H for helicopter. That's all right. That's okay. H for helicopter. Sit down. You can see it from your spot. Now, if you can't write that letter yet, it's okay. We're going to learn it together.
What letter?
Right here, Bernard. Bernard, right here. All right, next. That's okay. Just put it down. Let's stretch. Hold on. Let's see what's next. Ow. 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 Vi said she hears an O, which is like a circle. So we're going to write that. It's all right, Sophia. Just like this. Okay? You're okay. All right. All right, now let's see. Oh, Cameron said she feels like she hears an A. And if she hears an A talking, she can write that down, the circle and the little stick. Now, I want to stretch it and see if there's anything else that we hear talking. Slow and smooth, Asher. Let's take care of ourselves right now, Asher.
I want it to be
House. S like snake.
Miss Lovejoy, I want it to be this. I feel like I might hear it.
Oh, well, let's just see what we hear talking. Let's do it one more time. And some of my friends are doing capital letters and some are doing lowercase. We're going to talk about that later, but thank you for being brave. House. That's all I hear when I stretch.
I can't make it as.
So, it's like a snake. We do the best that we can do because we're brave. Now, Mia, do you need a new marker? All right, so what I would do is, look up here. I would go to my picture, just a minute, sweetie, and I would label it house, just like we have done on our whiteboard. Okay? All right, now, marker on, lid. I want to hear that kindergarten click. And down in our laps. Let's see. Oh, I'm looking for good examples. I need a pose. 1, 2, 3. Rockstar Riders! Just our pose. Now, this time, I am going to have you guys tell me what to do. Okay? I'm going to see who my good example is right now. There's so many great 5-star listeners. Scarlett, what's another picture you see here?
Sun.
Okay, she sees the sun. Now, I want you to turn and talk to your neighbor and say what you think the first sound is in sun. But remember, 6-inch voice. 6-inch voice. 6-inch voice. Okay, remember, super close. Okay, the beginning sound of sun. Right here. Try to whisper. All right, let's see. All together. What do you think you came up with? Even though you were using your 6-inch voices, I could hear you. Nice job. All right, so if we were going to stretch it out, let's see what comes next. Now, we don't want to steal anybody's thunder. So what we're going to do is we're going to listen to Miss Lovejoy stretch. And then 6-inch voice whisper to your neighbor what you hear next. Whisper to your neighbor. I like the way that Scarlett and Mia were just... What do you hear next? What? You. All right, now we're going to stretch it some more. Asher, you're next, buddy. Sun.
He already wrote it before you did.
Take care of you, buddy. All right, so I've now labeled sun. All right, now